Shaved heads, heart-shaped faces, and the ever-controversial short bangs. The best short hairstyles for your face shape will have you booking your next salon appointment. Knowing your face shape can help you when it comes to choosing a flattering hairstyle. The 6 standard face shapes are diamond, heart, oval, rectangle, square, and round. While this sounds pretty straightforward, it can be hard to know which shape you have. Speaking to Today, celebrity makeup artist Vincent Oquendo explained, "To identify your face shape, ask yourself, what is the widest part of my face? Is it my cheekbones? You probably have a round face. Is it my forehead? You probably have an oval face. A strong jawline usually means you have a square or rectangle face shape. If your jawline comes to a point, then you have a heart-shaped face. If you have a pointy chin, high cheekbones, and a narrower forehead, you probably have a diamond-shaped face. Heart-shaped faces are similar to diamond-shaped faces, but have wider cheekbones, resembling, of course, the shape of a heart." According to celebrity stylist Bertram Kay, you want to choose a haircut that will make your face shape as oval as possible, regardless of what your natural face shape is. One way to create the illusion of a different face shape is through volume, as Bertram Kay told Hair.com. Graduation adds volume, whereas layers diminish it. You will also need more angles to create a shape if you have a more circular face, but rounder cuts if your face is slimmer. Basically, if you have a rounder face, you'll want less volume at the sides of your head. Conversely, if you have a slimmer face, you may want to opt for a haircut that adds volume with layers and texture. Choosing a haircut that works well with your face shape can help ensure that you leave the salon happy.
You've always been jealous of my hair.
The pixie cut is one of 2023's hottest looks, and one that looks great on a variety of different face shapes, especially those with a round face. Of the short hairstyle, celebrity stylist Justine Marzan told Birdie, "A side sweep in the front keeps the cut delicate, while the cropped back and sides lengthen the neck." Discussing the clippered pixie look, stylist Marcus Hoey told Birdie, "The clippered pixie is one of my favorite edgier styles for round face shapes. The cut is tight on the side and back, and more square toward the top and round of the head. This creates height by elongating the shape, and slims the face at the same time. Consider a super short cropped pixie cut if you have an oval-shaped face, as this will highlight your features. If you have a heart-shaped face, the hairstyler recommends using height at the crown, which will help elongate your face and not make it appear shorter. Meanwhile, if you're looking to give the appearance of symmetry, you can use your hair to add height or volume in certain areas of your head to balance out your features."
Just a little shorter than what we had discussed.
The long bob, otherwise known as the lob, is a great choice if you have a heart-shaped face. Those with this face shape will have a wider forehead and cheekbones, with a slimmer jawline and pointier chin, like Reese Witherspoon. Bumble and Bumble stylist Tashina explained to In Style, "Lobs are ideal for heart-shaped faces because the length takes the emphasis off of the jawline and elongates the balance. If you have a square-shaped face like Olivia Wilde or Jennifer Aniston, the lob or mid-length bob is also a great choice." Stylist Angela Soto told Birdie, "Because of the strong jawline, this length defines that line, bringing out the beauty of this strong feature as opposed to trying to take away from it. It's important to use a haircut to accentuate your features and not just camouflage the attributes you wish to diminish. However, if your goal is to downplay a strong jawline, opt for a soft, layered lob that falls just below your jawline to create some softness and length around the face." A short shag may be a great way to ease yourself into getting that pixie cut you've been wanting to try. If you have a diamond-shaped face, this hairstyle will highlight your gorgeous cheekbones and open up your face. This is also a great style for those with a square or rectangular face, as the choppy layers can help soften the jawline. Adding just a bit of height at the top can help elongate the face as well, but you'll want to limit any volume on the sides of your face. If you have a round face, a shag will still look amazing, but you may want to opt for a bit more length in the back. The shullet, or the shag-mullet combination, is very popular. Celebrity stylist Chris McMillan told Allure, "A round face looks really good with an uneven cut, meaning a mix of lengths."
All my mom can do is a mullet, so I had one option and I needed it.
Celebrity stylist Gina Rivera agreed, explaining that a shag is great for someone with a round face. She told the Every Girl, "The shag layers can help frame the face, creating a focus on the center vertical line of the face rather than the width of the face." We're often told that if you have a round face, like Selena Gomez or Jennifer Goodwin, you need to steer clear of the classic bob haircut, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. In reality, anyone can look great with a bob, but your face shape may dictate which length will work best for you. Bumble and Bumble's James Ruiz told Oprah Daly, "The key is to aim for a length that hits above the shoulder, which will help elongate your face and neck. The deep side part draws attention away from the symmetry of a round face. This style also works for someone with an oval face because the side part helps to add some dimension to a long face, while a middle part can accentuate an oval face. If you have a diamond-shaped face, opt for a shorter bob that hits at chin length. This will add some width to the side of your face where you are the narrowest." One of this season's hottest hairstyles is the French bob. The French bob is normally a bit shorter than the classic bob, cut around chin length, and featuring a blunt cut bang. We've already noted that oval-shaped faces work with every variation of the bob, including the French bob, but this style also looks good on just about every other face shape as well. Of the cut, stylist Dan Williams told Glamour, "It complements a lot of face shapes, but it does conceal any roundness or width in the cheekbone area. If you have a round face, you can also rock the French bob. As stylist Sarah Lund explained to Oprah Daly, opt for a length that hits right at the jawline, which is ideal for rounder faces." Adding a fringe to your shorter hairstyle is a great way to accentuate features you love or downplay those you'd rather not highlight. While a lob can elongate your face, celebrity hairstylist Alex Brown told Birdie, "Adding fringe to a bob is a great way to soften and balance square-shaped faces." If you have a longer face, you may want to opt for shorter, blunt-cut bangs. Those with a round face may want to go for a longer, wispier bang. Stylist John Riemann explained to Glamour, "Side-swept fringe is a go-to for a round face. The angle of the bangs creates more length in your face and thus a more oval shape. Choosing to cut bangs is typically a big decision for anyone, and learning what length and style will work best for your face shape can make this decision easier."
I'm thinking about how the hair is gonna cooperate with me throughout the day.
Curtain bangs are a great way to introduce your hair to a fringe, especially if you want to try out the look without committing fully. However, they're not for everyone. John Politano, creative director at Headcase Hair, told Marie Claire, "A curtain fringe won't suit all face types. I would avoid it for round-shaped faces and square jawlines. For those with longer face shapes, such as oval, diamond, or heart, curtain bangs are a great way to accentuate the cheekbones and flatter the length of the face. Because curtain bangs tend to add volume at the side of the face, they especially look great on those who have a narrower chin." If you've been looking for a style that will complement a rectangular face, try a cut that incorporates short, choppy layers with a center part. The unstructured layers will draw attention to your cheekbones, while the center part will help elongate and soften your face. You can also add a wispy fringe to soften your cheekbones, or a blunt bang to draw attention to the forehead, adding symmetry to the face.
And that hairdo lasted about a total, I think, of 7 months.
The center part is popular because it works for a variety of hair types and creates balance. Adding soft, choppy layers around the face works with any face shape because it allows you to draw attention to or away from the cheekbones and jawline by helping you create volume where you need it. If you have a round face, you can add a bit of height to the hair with the layers, which will help make your face look longer. While many have thought about getting a buzz cut, most of us will never take the plunge. You need to be pretty bold and daring to pull off this look, but you may also find yourself wondering if you have the face shape to suit a buzz cut. Stylist Roy Nadine explained to Birdie, "A buzz cut takes away any shape from the face. You may not realize how much your hair adds definition and can soften your facial features. If you have hard features, a buzz cut will make them even stronger. Soft features are best for a buzz cut. In fact, it can give soft features more definition." While the buzz cut isn't for everyone, it was made for oval and round-shaped faces. And regardless of your face shape, you shouldn't let it deter you from getting a certain haircut if that's what you've always wanted.